Please, we have to go through some tough times, but tough times don't last, tough people do. Let me tell you about my friend, and then I'm going to come back, I'm going to do another feat of strength. My friend, when he was a young person, if his dad would have been into sports, my friend would have gotten involved in a league. If his dad would have been into music like here today, he might have found a mentor and he would have picked up a guitar or learned how to sing. But see, my friend, he didn't have that opportunity in his life. As a matter of fact, I wonder sometimes what would my friends become if he would have had a large gym that he could have gone to and he could have had people behind that counter that were building him up to become all that he was called to be. See, my friend, his hero in life, he wasn't plastered on his bedroom wall on a poster. He wasn't someone he watched on television. My friend's hero was his dad. And the problem is his dad was a hardened gang member there in Los Angeles. So for my friend growing up, that's all he ever wanted to become, and it's all he ever wanted to do. But as years went by, his heart would get harder and muscles would get stronger. And my friend came to a conclusion where all he wanted to do with all that hatred that was in his heart toward the dad that he had moved to Northern California. He decided, I want to become a gang member just like my dad, but I want to become his opposite, and I'm going to hurt anybody that reminds me of my father. And my friend became just that. He wasn't a studio bluffing thug. He wasn't pretending. I mean, some of these guys couldn't throw a crayon in a kindergarten riot. But my friend was the real thing. My friend spent the next 25 years of his life absolutely throwing it away behind poor choices. The decisions of today are the realities of tomorrow. And my friend didn't know that. My friend came to a position at a very high leadership role in his gang, and one day he got the phone call. He showed up to that liquor store. My friend pulled out his gun and he put it to someone's chest. And he absolutely would throw his life away behind foolish choices. You say, Dean, that's a really sad story. But it's not a sad story. It's not a story of someone who got knocked down. It's the story of someone who had the strength to stand up. A hard fall means a high bounce when you're made of the right stuff. And my friend made a decision to become made of the right stuff. He's gone on since then. He now has traveled all over speaking to young people, being in front of the Sacramento River Cats, being in school assembly programs in the YA. And my friend, he's here today with us because that's Javier, and that's his story.
All right.
And we watched Javier. He's big and strong on the outside, but I'm going to tell you, he doesn't want me to tell you, but he's real soft on the inside, how he should be. And so my friend, I wanted to invite Javier to share for just a moment, if you would. And just remembering where you once were and where you could be today. But because of one choice, look at you now, Javier, making a difference in the lives of others. Would you welcome my friend Javier?
Amen.
So when I was a kid, before I went to school, I always remember sitting on the couch waiting for my dad every morning, when I'm watching cartoons. And I'd just be pacing around and just waiting for that door to open.